The film starts with a guy named Daniel went to check on his father named Michael at elderly care center. They are talking and watching news on TV. The report was about deadly prisoners. 3 of them broke free from the prison. Daniel spoke to his father about himself and his wife Lisa. On weekend, they planned to be on cabin near the old lake, which is owned by his family. His father did not like the idea because he believes that Daniel threw away his life, destroy his marriage, useless and burden to other people, rather than accepting his duties as a man. The couples, Daniel and Lisa, are facing financial difficulties. Both agreed to sell their house to pay off large debt they owe. Few days prior to leave, Daniel puts sketchy bag inside the car trunk. While driving to the cabin, Lisa is practicing various lines on the script as a preparation for an audition. At the same time, Daniel is motivating her. Suddenly, their discussion changed into a dispute and complains they blame each other for their financial struggle. A moment later, they arrived at the cabin. Still, their arguments continue. The day that follows, Daniel wakes up early in the morning, sneaking into the forest, collecting stones and puts into the bag, walks into the boat and hides it. Then he went to his car, took another bag from the trunk of the car. This bag contains a bunch of tools, including hacksaw, rope, duct tape, hypnotic drugs, and some cleaning solutions. Daniel intended to erase Lisa completely from this earth. He even recruits his gardener named Henry to help him, making sure Lisa's body will never be recovered. Since the day Daniel presented to Lisa the idea of vacation in the cabin, which is far away from the city, middle of nowhere, Lisa felt something is wrong. She prepared herself in case things go sideways. She was right. Daniel had evil agenda in his mind. Daniel passed out for a moment. After waking up, he was surprised to see a taser, and he was bound to a chair with a duct tape. Lisa found unsettling items inside the garage. She blamed him for planning to kill her. Initially, Daniel refused to her claim. Lisa insisted and threatened him to blow his brain out. If he does not speak the truth, Daniel confessed and blamed her for having sexual relationship with another man. Lisa was a bit shocked but replied that Daniel is the reason for her to cheat because he disregarded her for many years and treat her like she is nothing. The movie skips to a different scene exposing secret plan plotted by Lisa before the vacation. She was not innocent. Her plan was to unalive Daniel and makes it to look like accident in the forest during hunting, then collect his insurance money. Suddenly, from nowhere, Henry appeared, beats Lisa with a hammer. She lost consciousness. Daniel and Henry bound her to a chair with duct tape. Minutes later, she regained consciousness. The argument between couples continues, but this time both of them decide to reveal their intentions, which was killing one another for a large payout from insurance company. Life insurance worth millions of dollars. While couples are arguing, Henry became aware that Daniel lied to him about the actual amount money. Because of that, Henry made a decision to be neutral and supports both couple and asking for equal split of money. The confrontation among couple turned into a fight. Couple were battling who would hold the gun and worthy living while battling the gun, unintentional discharge, killing Henry on the spot. While couples Daniel and Lisa are stunned with what happened, 3 escaped prisoners named Algra, Peter, and Todd were hiding in the cabin's loft. Suddenly they appeared and captured the couple, locking them in the basement, then asking the couple for money. In the basement, Lisa asks for forgiveness from Daniel for sleeping with another man. Minutes later, Daniel begs Todd that he needs bathroom. Todd accompanied Daniel to the bathroom, which gives Lisa a chance to get away. Lisa tried to return into the cabin to take the car keys. One of the prisoner escapee, Todd, saw Lisa and captures her. Quickly, she came up with a plan to lie to Todd that she's pregnant. While Todd is distracted, Daniel uses the opportunity to strike Todd. Lisa and Daniel as a team, they strike Todd and he lost consciousness. Then the couples went to fight Peter and Algra. Daniel lost his 2 fingers. Luckily, he did not die and continues to fight. Couple Daniel and Lisa, they are overwhelmed. Quickly, Daniel's father, Michael, arrives at the cabin soon after hearing there is some attacks at the cabin. With a gun in his hand, Michael kills Todd, and without fear he faces Peter and Algra, even though Michael was severely wounded. Michael commanded both Daniel and Lisa to get away as he backing them up. Sadly, Michael was beaten by Peter, pushed into the cutting grass machine, and died. With deep grief, Daniel did not allow his father's death to be wasted. Lisa was running heading on the direction of the boat. Peter left her injured girlfriend Algra and start chasing Lisa. Daniel comes back with a gun, execute Algra, and runs to save Lisa before Peter catches her. Lisa managed to reach the boat. At first, the engine rejects to start, which gives enough time for Peter to reach Lisa. Daniel clutches a rope following behind the boat, and he was having a hard time to get on the boat. Once in the boat, a brutal battle erupts. With the bag full of stones, initially kept specific for Lisa, the couple puts down Peter. Then Lisa hit Peter's leg with an anchor. Together they carry him and throw him into the river, drowning him. Daniel nearly lost his life because his leg was tied tightly with a rope. Dies after becoming tangled in the rope underneath the boat. But Lisa was willing to die to save Daniel from drowning. In the end, police officers came at the scene. Daniel and Lisa told the officers that prison escapee assaulted them. They had to defend themselves, but couples did not expose their intentions of killing each other. The cabin incident made life changes for couples. They became well known nationally. What happened to Daniel and Lisa was very dangerous and near-death experience. But surprisingly, the story turns into motivation and made a very successfully film that paved the way for their dream to come true. Also, the situation saved their marriage, which was totally damaged.